Welcome back to the David Pakman Show.
Really easy way to support the David Pakman Show is to do all of your Amazon.com shopping through the black banner at davidpakman.com. You click it, you bookmark it, you just use it when you shop at Amazon. Don't even think about it, and you're helping to support the show, which you can also do by going to donateyouraccount.com/David Pakman Show. A lot of people, Lewis, donating a retweet or a reshare on Facebook because it does give you an entry into the big iPad giveaway.
It's kind of a big deal.
It is. Oh, it's huge.
Yeah. It's like the biggest giveaway of all time on the David Pakman Show.
Believers view atheists as untrustworthy as rapists, incredibly, Lewis. This is an unbelievable new study done by Gallup, and we always trust Gallup, Lewis, that religious people distrust the world's estimated 500 million atheists as much as they distrust rapists. It's incredible.
Interesting.
The study found this, and it also found that less than half of Americans would vote for an atheist president, which is interesting. Where there are religious majorities, that is, in most of the world, atheists are among the least trusted people, according to Will Gervais, who's a doctoral student in psychology at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver. Participants in the study found a description of an untrustworthy person to be more representative of atheists than of Christians, Muslims, gay men, feminists, or Jewish people. And we know nobody likes the Jews.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I mean, if people believe that some type of faith is like a moral
high ground,
a moral requisite, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, then obviously someone who does not have a faith is
immoral and untrustworthy.
Yeah.
I mean, only rapists were distrusted to a comparable degree as atheists. And it's incredible because so many rapists actually consider themselves to be religious. Particularly once they're in jail, they seem to find God very, very quickly, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
The study followed a Gallup poll that found, or rather, this was the British Columbia study, which followed a Gallup poll study that found only 45% of American respondents would vote for a qualified atheist president, the lowest among several hypothetical minority candidates. So I guess Jesse Ventura was right when he told me, because he came out of the closet as an atheist, I think for many other reasons also, he has no shot at being president of the United States.
Yeah, and we've talked about that before. You have to be, at least at the moment, you have to at least pretend to be a devout Christian to have any shot at the
or a
at the
believer of
presidency.
some sort.
I think you have to be a Christian.
In the U.S., you're saying?
Yeah.
Most people would disapprove also of their children marrying an atheist. And it's fascinating because believers, I mean, we're obviously getting into our opinions here. Let me be completely clear about that. But believers, particularly those who believe in a literal interpretation of whatever religious text they subscribe to, often the Bible, I find to be completely untrustworthy when discussing a whole broad range of topics. I mean, science and the history of people. I don't find that I can have any kind of real honest discussion with someone who just says, well, people were just created as they are now. It's intelligent design. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. I find that to be a very untrustworthy person. If that's the way they view the history of humans, why would I trust them on any other issue? It's that their view seems to be so tainted by a literal belief of this text.
Mm-hmm.
What's your sense? When you talk to somebody who is very religious, do you find them more or less trustworthy?
Less.
Less trustworthy.
In a lot of cases, less, because in a lot of cases I feel that they don't even really understand what they're talking about.
Of course.
But, of course, in a lot of cases, the people who take it incredibly seriously, like Tim Tebow, I'd say he's probably a pretty trustworthy guy.
Well, I think we have a different opinion of what we're talking about when we say trustworthy. If you're saying, do you find him to be an upstanding moral citizen? Is he likely to rape someone or whatever? Maybe on that basis you would say he is trustworthy. But when you're talking to him about history, science, technology,
Or
the
are we
future,
talking about trustworthiness or ignorance?
well, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe there's a mix.
I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that anyone who takes a religious text word for word is clearly somewhat removed from reality.
Do you think faith is bad? I mean, do you have a problem with, separate from people who let their religion cloud their judgment. Do you have a problem with people having faith separate from the religious component, so to speak?
No,
if you
no,
can
no.
separate?
No, I mean, I think it can be a really good thing for a lot of people. And if it makes you happy, obviously it's a good thing. I mean, I think in general, these religious texts and religious teachings should be used as a supplement to what you already have as a moral compass, right? I mean,
Yeah.
well, I'll just leave it at that. I don't think it should be taken as literally as people take it.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
There we go. Pastor Lewis.
Whoa.
Could you see
Well-
yourself being like a rabbi or something like that?
I don't think so. Only if I create my own religion.
Well, no, I'm saying a rabbi for the Jewish religion.
No, I mean, the only way I would be any type of religious figurehead is if I created my own religion.
It's a good way to make money, as we see from Scientology.
That would be the idea.